the paragraph that introduces Kriyat Shema in our tefillah in the morning, starting with the words Avar Rabba, and in Maariv, in the evening prayers, starting with the words Havat Olam, that paragraph contains words of devotion to Talmud Torah and thanks to God for enabling us to be Lomdei HaTorah. So that if you did not say the Birkat HaTorah previously, then those words are in lieu of Birkat HaTorah. You say those words, and it's as though you said Birkat HaTorah, even if many poskim say that was not your specific intention. I mean, you were davening, so you had intention to daven, but you did not have intention to say Birkat HaTorah. That you didn't have intention to say. Nevertheless, it's as though you had intention to say Birkat HaTorah. So, if you did not say Birkat HaTorah before the tefillah, then you fulfill your obligation to say the bracha by saying the paragraph Avar Rabba before Kriyat Shema. And you don't have to say Birkat HaTorah again after you finish tefillah, after you finish davening. However, since Avar Rabba is in lieu of saying Birkat HaTorah, and since if you said Birkat HaTorah, you would have to learn immediately thereafter, because that's the way we deal with Birkat HaMitzvah, so you have to learn Torah after you finish the davening. In other words, you have to, certain things you have to do. You start a davening, say Shemot Ezra. You have to finish davening, then immediately you have to learn some Torah. I mean, you could learn the same Torah that you would have learned in the morning, the brachot of Birkat HaKohanim, and then the Mishnah in Peyah. But if you didn't learn immediately, then, you have this problem. You sort of made a bracha that you're going to do a mitzvah, and you didn't do it. So you davened in the morning, you said Ahava Rabbah, and then you were supposed to learn Torah, but you didn't. You had to rush off someplace. So then at lunchtime, you remember that you didn't learn any Torah. You're going to do it now. Then you have to say Birkat HaTorah over again, because obviously, even though Avar Rabba was not said levatala, was not said for no reason at all. It's the bracha that introduces Kriyat Shema. So that's fine. But now that you're going to sit down and learn Torah for the first time that day, you have to make the Birkat HaMitzvah, and the Birkat HaMitzvah is the same bracha that you would have made early in the morning had you done things in the proper order.